Hey, good afternoon. Meteorologist Shawn Cable here in the KEYC First Alert Weather Center, and I want to give you a quick update on the severe weather potential as we head into this afternoon. We have a high severe weather risk from the Twin Cities to Mankato into southwestern and central parts of Minnesota. Hail, wind, even tornadoes are possible, and locally heavy rain could be an issue as well, especially in places that have had excessive rain over the last several days. Now, before I get into all the details, I want to run through one thing here very quickly. If you have a weather radio, it will not alert if you are in the Twin Cities National Weather Service coverage area, and this includes Mankato, Fairmont, most of south central Minnesota into western Wisconsin. They are doing a system upgrade, and that has pulled the weather radios offline, and it's something that just can't be avoided. So go to KEYC.com. Check the article there, and just be sure you have an additional way to get weather information. The First Alert app is a great way. Put that on your phone if you don't have it yet. It'll alert you, let you know what's going on with the weather, but weather radios will not sound. Now, if you're in the Windham area, far southwest, that's the Sioux Falls National Weather Service office. Jackson, Worthington, Marshall, further south and west of there, weather radios there should be fine. Further east, Rochester, Austin, and southeastern Minnesota, that's the La Crosse National Weather Service office, so you'll be fine there. But Mankato, south central Minnesota, the Twin Cities, the weather radio will not activate for severe weather today. So keep that in mind. So what we're anticipating here is thunderstorms developing this afternoon, forming into a line and moving across the region through this evening. And one of the issues is the rain and thunderstorms that came through earlier this morning. Those stabilize the atmosphere a little bit, and what we need, and we're actually getting what we need, is some sunshine, warm temperatures to bring a little more instability back into the atmosphere this afternoon. So, not everyone is going to get thunderstorms, but there will be places that could get some rapidly developing, potentially very strong thunderstorms here later today. So keep that in mind. It's going to be not everyone, but there will be places that do get strong storms. And this is what we think is going to happen here as we head into the afternoon. Now, keep in mind, this isn't exactly where the storms are going to develop. This is a model, but it gives you an idea as to what we're expecting by 4 o'clock. Storms will develop, and the best chance for a tornado is when these individual cells are kind of off on their own because they can grab all of the energy in the atmosphere. Once they form into a line, the tornadic threat still exists, but it's a little lower. So by 6 o'clock, Twin Cities down through kind of along Minnesota Highway 60, this will continue to develop and push eastward and eventually move out of the region by mid to late evening, moving off to the south and to the east. As we take you into tonight, another round of potentially heavy rain will move across Iowa. And then as we head into tomorrow, we could see a little more rain, some heavy rain to our west and across parts of Iowa. That's something we will keep an eye on as well. But I do want to talk about the tornado risk. It's decent with any storms that develop. We have a good amount of instability or lift in the atmosphere. We have some wind shear, which creates spin that helps tornadoes form as well. So especially in this brown shaded area, that's, I think, the area that we're watching mostly for potential tornado development this afternoon into this evening. The other big issue will be large hail, and there will be potential for some pretty good hail, especially in that hatched area with those diagonal lines. We could see golf ball or larger hail there. Strong straight line wind gusts, possible, but that's probably the lowest end threat here at this point. But it's possible that we could have some strong 60, 70-plus mile-per-hour wind gusts, especially once these storms develop into a line that is moving east. Stay with us for updates. We are going to be watching things here throughout the afternoon. Follow us on social media. Be sure to have the KEYC First Alert app ready to rock and roll here this afternoon. We'll be updating and letting you know everything that's going on here as this weather situation develops. And again, weather radios for Mankato, the Twin Cities, Hutchinson, St. Cloud, much of south central Minnesota will not activate for severe weather today. So be sure to have an additional means of getting severe weather warnings and information. That's what's going on. Stay tuned for updates. We'll be here to let you know what's going on.